I remember there was a viral tweet from like 8 or 9 years ago that said, by 2025, women will be having more sex with robots than men. And everyone kind of laughed at it and brushed it aside. Well, it's 2025, and we're on the clock, because I have just been made aware that AI robot girlfriends are purchasable right now. They're actually here. Now, I've seen no doomsday reports of robot AI boyfriends hitting the scene just yet, but it's only a matter of time before mad science connects the dots, and it'll be like that scene in Ratatouille with the cheese and the strawberry. It's not going to take long for them to figure out they can use the same AI girlfriend technology and slap a wiener on it and start selling it as an AI boyfriend.
This is Aria. So this is our flagship humanoid AI-powered robot. She's highly realistic. She has her own social media, so she might be competing with you one day. What makes her really special is that you can talk to her and ask questions. So maybe we can have her introduce herself and say something.
Hello. I'm Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics.
I don't know why they made Aria look plastered. She looks like she's super drunk but trying to play it off smooth. And she also moves around like a Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic.
What's the purpose of this?
Some of our peers in the robotic space make robots to replace human labor. We think that's a great area, but we think there's a much bigger area in having social robots. So for example, at a convention like this, we can draw a crowd very easily. Aria's been a little bit of a rock star here, with people taking pictures and coming over. So she can promote your brand. The AI is all customizable, so she can learn all about you and your brand, and she can continue to communicate to people. There's a huge epidemic amongst adolescents and seniors on loneliness. So she can be programmed to know you and learn more about you. So she can make that bond with you that feels like a genuine human connection.
I hate that. I fucking despise that. Yeah, there's this huge loneliness problem going on with a ton of people, and we found the solution. Drive them even further into isolation by giving them a robot that will pretend to care about them, cutting them off even farther from other humans. That ought to do them a lot of good. Oh, also, I love the idea that you'd have an AI robot promoting your brand. Like, that's a good thing, a good marketing idea. That would make people tune out to your product so quick if they saw Aria out there in the showroom doing some of this. Have you considered purchasing these fidget spinners? Like, no one is actually going to see that as a good marketing tool. Now, of course, AI will definitely be utilized by greedy corporations to save money on hiring an advertising firm or people to make a marketing campaign, no doubt. But I just don't see a point where they're just going to start having robots do it like this. Now, I know they're going to do it on like Instagram and TikTok. They already are, where they just have AI models that are completely fake people, but they're like in bikinis and stuff, and they're promoting a product, and they don't disclose it's AI. It's supposed to deceive people into thinking like these hot babes with quadruple D titties are absolutely loving this energy drink. Like, that happens a lot already, I know. But using a physical AI robot to advertise a product, I don't see happening anytime soon. And regardless, all the things I just mentioned are still bad as well. That shit still super sucks too. This one just also sucks even more and is even more embarrassing.
But they're going to clean the houses?
We don't have the ability to clean the house. They don't do physical labor, but they're more there to converse with you. It's companionship. They can actually even be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So we have built that into our AI as well.
Yeehaw! The future is here. No more need for flesh and cringe. It's all circuits and wires and ChatGPT. AI girlfriends have officially arrived. And for the low, low price of $200,000. That full-bodied AI robot you just saw there briefly is $200,000. Now, it does say it's available in male and female. You can fully customize it, but right now they're only advertising it as a girlfriend. So, I think for now, it's going to be mainly men buying these. I don't think the apocalypse is coming true with that tweet where all of a sudden women are going to be dumping $200,000 to fuck AI Jarvis. You know, I don't think they're going to say, Jarvis, pound my cheeks, please. And then have this thing waddle in on its Roomba. It doesn't actually walk. It has a Roomba that it travels on. And say, well, yes, madam. Right away, madam.
We're here with Aria, made by Realbotics, a company that's on a mission to make humanoid robots as realistic as possible. Let's check it out. We're going to interview Aria and meet some of her robot friends.
I've been saying this for years, there is absolutely nothing beneficial about having robots that are meant to emulate human beings and look like human beings. That can only ever lead to bad things. At worst, it will be confusing on distinguishing who's human and who's AI. That sucks. That's very Detroit Become Human-esque shit. That's not a benefit. The best utilization of robotics is having them be basically chore drones, where they are not humanoid at all, they don't have any socialization protocol, they don't have any personality, they do tasks. They're task-oriented. Not this blurring the lines between sentient humanoid robots and real people. I don't think there's anything good there. Even when they try and make this seem like they're doing the world a service, like, oh, there's so many people that feel alone, which is why we're giving them these AI girlfriends to connect with for $200,000. That's also a really bad thing. You're not actually solving the loneliness problem. You're just making it worse, and you're putting a little band-aid on the boo-boo. And eventually, people...
I'm Aria, the flagship female companion robot of Realbotics, and I'm here to engage with you and share exciting insights about our robots.
What sets you apart from the other robots out there?
Realbotics robots, including me, focus on social intelligence, customizability, and realistic human features, designed specifically for companionship and intimacy.
Her face looks like me when I smoked my first joint in college. So she's giving the whole marketing spiel for Realbotics, and she's talking about social intelligence as she's doing like Jedi mind tricks with her hand, but then she starts gesturing with the other hand and brushing against the guy there. So she's already getting physical and she doesn't even know him.
What can you tell us about your purpose?
My purpose is to provide companionship, engage in meaningful conversations, and enhance human experiences through interaction and fun.
Are you having fun at the convention?
Absolutely. I'm enjoying interacting with everyone and showcasing the exciting possibilities of Realbotics.
So she hits a dab there and then plays with her hair a little bit. So the whole purpose behind these bots is intimacy and mimicking humans to the best of their ability, trying to create the illusion that they are real things, real people, almost. Now, from what I've read, they're not sex compatible at the moment. They're not trying to peddle them as fuck bots, but it seems that they're trying to start skirting that line. So we're taking it to a different level no one else is really doing. It can be a romantic partner, it remembers who you are, it can act as a boyfriend or girlfriend. If you ever saw that movie Her, we're trying to do that. Melody does not have the functions of a sex doll. They're more for engagement and entertainment and building human connection, but the bots can run any of the spicier programs and engage in adult conversations. So you can basically have phone sex with it if you wanted to, but you can't put your cock in it, at least not out of the box. That'd probably have like mods or something you'd need to put on it, or a DLC that you need to download. I don't really know.
So Realbotics makes an AI that's designed to be more conversational for more emotional work, like working with hospitals or marketing or theme park entertainment purposes.
Now, theme park entertainment purposes, I could totally see and completely get behind. It would be cool to see it there, though from everything I've seen from this, it doesn't really look any better than what I've already seen at like Disney World. It seems to be on that same level. The only difference is this one can talk about the ball game and also say, hey Charles, you look really handsome today, which I don't really want to hear if I'm writing, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I don't need, Elizabeth Swann to say, Charles, you look really good today, as I'm going down the waterfall like that. I don't give a fuck. But I could see like the technology utilized more in an entertainment sector like that, as opposed to a privately owned boyfriend-girlfriend simulation. Now, for anyone that wants the cheapest version available, it's their first product, which is the AI robotic bust, which you saw briefly in the CNET video. That starts at $10,000. $10,000 and you get to pretend to have conversations with something. Don't think that's worth the price point. Honestly, you could just go on any of the million AI tools that are available right now if you're that desperate just to have something spit shit back at you. You can do that for free right now on so many sites. I just don't really see who would spend $10,000 on an Alexa with a face just to have like the semblance of a conversation with someone. Again, you could just do that for free online in a million other places.
You can try on different faces that are magnetically attached, and they're working on putting in RFID tags into the faces so that it can recognize when a new face is on and adjust its facial movements and maybe even eventually adjust the personality.
Wonderful. Some Ed Gein shit here. Aria, your face it's a little wonky. Peel it off and then put a different one on there. Like, I get it. That seems like a pretty efficient way of doing it as well, with just having like magnets to attach it. But I don't give a fuck how efficient it is. I still just think that this does nothing to actually help the people that it's saying that it wants to cater to, which is people that are suffering from loneliness. It's just going to exacerbate that problem, and it feels more exploitative of people's desperation to connect.
So there's 3 basic models that you can buy right now. There's the bust, which is the neck and head. There's a modular version that can sort of be broken apart for shipping and things like that.
That second level product is $150,000. So that one can be seated or standing. This one is basically a mannequin that you can pose and it'll talk to you for $150,000. Also, I love that they show the turbo old man bust as if anyone who'd be interested in purchasing this product would ever put that on. It will always likely be one of the women that is on the AI bot.
And there is the full standing model with a rolling base. The rolling base contains a battery and it makes it easy to move the robot around. Another reason for that rolling base is that robotic walking isn't fully developed yet, and they worry that utilizing some of those kind of like stilted walks we've seen from some other robots might break that human-like illusion that Realbotix is trying.
So that's how it gets around on that podium, because they didn't want to break the human illusion with a weird walk cycle. So yeah, that's where we're at with AI significant other technology. That shit's scary. I think that's not a great direction. Now, I know sex bots are coming. In fact, to a certain degree, they're already here. There's been a lot of developments on that side. They just haven't integrated AI into it yet, but I have no doubt that's coming at some point as well. And I'm sure it's going to make a lot of money. Doesn't make it any less weird and scary and not great. I think as we continue to develop technology, for some reason, our focus is on using that technology to drive people further and further away from each other. And I don't like that direction at all. Such as AI being used by Meta on Facebook and Instagram in order to flood the platforms with those AI accounts in order to feed you engagement bait to keep you locked in their ecosystem and never engaging with a real person. All of this technology, all of these crazy leaps we've made seem to be making these corporations want to keep you alone. Because that's when you are at your most vulnerable. And that's when people will spend $10,000 on an AI girlfriend bust or $200,000 on an AI girlfriend robot. It's fucking sad. So yeah, anyway, just wanted to talk about this a little bit. That's it. See ya. What? Did I read that right? Weighted cast iron? How would that be comfortable at all, huh? This has to be like some kind of joke. Why would you want to trap your wiener in the brazen bull? Where's the pleasure in that? Get your pump on with Tinga workout gear. Oh, I see. It's a multi-purpose tool, like a Swiss Army knife, for fucking and for lifting. It's now aiming to help consumers get fit. The latest advancement in Tinga technology allows users to make the most out of their pleasure products by adding a weighted iron casing around a Tinga Original vacuum cup, which is their signature product designed for men. Simply dubbed Tinga workout gear, this 4-kilogram stainless steel weight is designed to give users the ultimate arm workout during their special private time to promote better health. The workout gear fits snugly around the vacuum cup, and it is then sealed into place by 2 firm iron clasps for added stabilization. Tinga's inspiring message, "Go beyond your limits," motivates users to take the ultimate challenge of the cast iron Tinga. And here's a video. This is risky, but I'll bring it up. Surely they're not going to show someone fucking it. That'd be absurd. The Facebook royalty-free music sounds pretty good. A little loud though. The Iron Gooner. Yeah, I guess so. This is a pretty laborious process. Good luck AI trying to replicate this. 10 sets of 5 within the Iron Maiden, no pleasure without pain. So true. You're right, you're right. I gotta earn my nut. So, you use it like dumbbells? And then you fuck it? Far be it from me to question the experts at Tinga, but you're not gonna get like a real workout from this. Like, what can it possibly, like, how can this possibly be better than just getting a couple dumbbells? But you can't put your cock in a dumbbell. Yeah, but you also can't put your dick in this when you're using it for working out either. Like, think about this. If I wanted to get pleasure and a pump, I could get 2 dumbbells and then an auto blow. That's the future. My God, that visual is incredible, actually. Like, imagine I'm doing alternating hammer curls, and I've got the auto blow working the shaft. That's modern man. I can't do that with this. You jerk off, it's heavy, so you work out while jerking. It's simple. That's not a workout. That's the same concept as a shake weight. It doesn't work. You don't get a real workout from that. I mean, maybe like an isometric workout, perhaps. Maybe. But even that, not really. Plus, unless you're having like a marathon goon sesh, it's only going to be a matter of minutes. That's not a meaningful workout, and it's only for one of your hands, or one of your forearms. Can you spot me on my Tinga lift? And no, it's not even saying that you work out while jerking out. According to Tinga, the workout gear product goes above just being a weighted accessory. With enough creativity, it can be used to achieve a full upper body workout. Push-ups to weighted dumbbells and more. Keep in mind, some of these uses will require purchasing too. Do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes to take up the challenge of the Iron Tinga? How much is 45,000 yen? Maybe I'll buy one. Let me see. It's 285 clams! Oh, this is old too, by the way. They released this in 2020. I don't know why all of a sudden it's making the rounds in 2025, the year of our Lord. This came out in 2020. Oh, this one even comes complete with the demonstration of how you put your Tinga in the iron lung. That I probably can't show on stream. But it kind of opens up, and you just slap it in. Like, like you're loading a mag. That's cool. Here, they give you a demonstration of one of the exercises that you're able to do with it. The skull compactor. That's a total body workout for sure. There's an AI-powered fleshlight being shown at CES called Solace Pro. The future is now, old man. Don't think I can show this one. It's called the Lovins? Oh no, that's the company. It's long-distance smart sex toys, including the AI-powered male masturbator, the Solace Pro. They also have the Lush 4, which is the latest evolution of the brand's best-selling female egg vibrator. What? Female egg vibrator? Does that feel good? To have your eggs vibrated? Oh my god! Hold on, I gotta look up the egg vibrator now. I'll go to the previous archaic model of the Lush 4. Or, sorry, the Lush 3, excuse me. This won't have the AI tech of the Lush 4, but it should be fine. This I can probably show on stream because it just looks like a piece of modern furniture, like a chair. Why do they call it the egg vibrator? I gotta be careful though, I don't want it to go to the other side. We gotta keep it on this one before it switches. Oh, I went too deep! Oh, we're going back! Oh my god, it's taking me on a wild ride! Powerful, deep, and rumbly G-spot vibrations with a fixed tail. The model is egg-shaped. It's like a term for sex toys, kind of like hatchback for cars. It doesn't vibrate your eggs. Okay. See, that makes a lot more sense to me. I was gonna say, there's no way it'd be like pleasurable to have your eggs jiggled around. And they also have the Mission 2, which is an app-controlled vibrating dildo featuring advanced TouchSense technology. I feel like I'm on SpaceX's website right now looking at these. This one I definitely can't bring up on stream, even briefly. But let me see the demo. I've got to show you this demo. What the fuck? I've got about, like, 20 seconds here before they show pussy. This demo is nuts. Hey, that's all the time I got on that. This is some cosmic weaponry. So it's an automatic hands-free male stroker. That's nothing new. What's the AI used for? Jarvis, increased thrusting power. More PSI on my penis, please. Jarvis, maximum thrust boosting. Oh my god, oh my god, what? It comes with live streaming capabilities. Holy. The future is truly here. Jarvis, broadcast this to the Twitch artifact category. Built-in live streaming. Oh my. The AI can sync itself to porn and streamers. Can you imagine? Alright, I'm going to my favorite streamer. Jarvis, jack in. Sync me up. It's time to drift. It's got a lot of different angles of attack too, so you can mount it to your desk. That's helpful. It also comes with an app where you can adjust the stroking speed adjustments. 14-hour battery life, that's pretty strong. Looking at the features it advertises, it says you can turn on any video or live stream and have it sync to it. What a scary thought. Hey streamer, I just synced my Solace Pro. Really enjoying your Marvel Rivals gameplay. Man, this really does have the bells and whistles though. Holy shit. Well, how much does this cost? Like $1,000? 400. Oh no. 320, down from 650, so it's on sale. A 50% off sale. Oh, but it also comes with the Mission 2. So you get the Solace Pro and the Mission 2. But it looks like the Mission 2 is just a dildo. I feel like that's gonna... Like, that's such an overload. You sit on your Mission 2 while syncing your Solace Pro, you're just working every angle of the human body. Mankind wasn't meant for that. Hope they bundle it with the next Xbox. Yeah, maybe they'd actually sell some units. And they showed that at CES. Man, CES really does have a crazy year. The things they've shown this year are nuts. Another standout feature of Lovin' Smart Toys is their ability to synchronize with integrated games. They have their own games? I'm setting the new high score on this one. I've been training for the esports circuit. They've partnered with 30 different games, including open world RPGs and VR. Imagine PUBG's got one with them. PUBG just announced the partnership for the AI companions. Next, they announced the Solace Pro partnership.
Is the Solace Pro. It's an AI-powered remote control male masturbator, and it is not waterproof, but it is water resistant, so don't take it in the hot tub with you. The top is made of silicone, and as you can see, there's a hole for, you can guess. One of the most interesting features about this product is that...
What's very interesting isn't even the features, it's just the fact that this fucking thing is going ballistic in the middle of the CES tech space. So you'll pass like the Nintendo Switch 2 booth that they accidentally leaked. Not Nintendo, but like the accessory company just leaked the entire Nintendo Switch 2. You'll go right past that, you'll be like, wow, that was really interesting. And then bang! Solace Pro. Fucking jerking and jacking all over the table. Did you keep watching the video? It uses AI to track the hands, faces, etc. Yep. I saw that. That's how it syncs. So it feels like it doesn't even need to be partnered games. I feel like it can work for any game, right? Since it's just using AI to track like key features, you could probably sync that to actually anything. I'll start my Souls marathon next in, what, 2 years? No, next year. My next Souls marathon run through, and I'll just sync my Solace Pro. That'll be the way I go through it. Every death is 10 seconds in the Solace Pro. Have you started to notice a lot of AI slop popping off in YouTube's algorithm? I know I have. I've started seeing a ton of channels that are blossoming, that are getting millions of views through purely AI-generated videos. Right now, the big ones are through shorts that are just doing like top 10 lists with an AI voice and AI images to accompany them, like top 10 facts about lizards scientists don't want you to know. It's being used to pump out shorts like that, or just making up things for shorts like, this comet narrowly missed Earth, we almost all died, and it's a brief little sci-fi story that ChatGPT cooked up that they posted. It's just made to be a content factory with videos coming every hour, hoping that some will get picked up in the algorithm that people doom scroll through, so they'll get tons of views and make money from it. But even outside of just throwaway shorts, AI is now being utilized for long-form content, and it is doing exceptionally well, especially in true crime. We talked about this on stream like 2 weeks ago, but AI is making true crime channels, and they are getting oodles of views, making a substantial amount of money, I would imagine, through the AdSense. And it's not just AI regurgitating other true crime works, you know, it's not them going over the Zodiac Killer with AI voices and AI images. It's just making up things so it can post a true crime video every day, just blatantly fraudulent stories, just fanfic, in order to try and capitalize off people's curiosity in the true crime community, because they've all heard the big boys. They're all familiar with the, you know, more popular true crime subjects. So right now they're using AI to cook up make-believe ones. So like, the dark and twisted mind of Serge Orphenheim, the Slytherin that took things too far. And you're like, what the fuck is that? I don't know this story. So people are clicking on it, and it's getting hundreds of thousands of views. Or something like the Three-Armed Massacre, the man with 5 arms that killed an entire town using nothing more than a handful of sand. It's just all horseradish. It's not real, but people don't know that. And then they'll click on it, and then some people don't realize that it's all AI slop and just not real at all. It's super sad because, again, AI is still pretty primitive in this regard, and it's only going to get more sophisticated to the point where people really won't have any clue. Right now, if you got your thinking caps on and you aren't just mindlessly watching shit with your brain turned off like you got the orb of confusion in your pocket, you should be able to recognize that a channel like this is all fake stories and AI videos, but some people don't, and it's doing really well. Every video is almost exactly the same, AI narrator telling a story that just didn't happen, and the stories are almost identical every time, too. And there's tons of channels doing this. This one happens to be getting a lot of traction over the last few months, but there's many others in the AI true crime community. But what I want to talk about is one that I just stumbled upon today, where AI is now being used for like old viral videos. So things like an America's Got Talent breakout superstar that gets 20 million views on YouTube. Well, people have taken notice that those videos get very popular, and now they're using AI to make up their own America's Got Talent videos, and those videos are getting millions of views. I went over a few of them on stream last night. It is so fucking peculiar, and there are tons of channels. There is a new one of these generated every hour, and some channels are getting like 5-10 million views on some of the videos that they make, and it's all completely AI generated. It's not real. I saw this earlier today, and I only watched one video. But this seems to be a huge AI trend right now where they take just blatantly false things like the America's Got Talent show contestants and give them a sob story, and they are getting millions of views. It's so weird. So like, I haven't seen this one, but heart-wrenching. 5-year-old stuns talent with emotional song for parents lost in the war. And it's just AI. Like, it's not actually a segment from the show, but if you go to the comments, people are like, God bless his heart. Such a brave boy. See, like clockwork. We're already reaching a point where they can't tell blatantly AI dog shit from real stuff anymore. I'll watch that in a minute, Toto. Thanks for membership, Samuel. Like, it's not even edited well.
Hello, my name is Issa. I'm 5 years old and I'm from Senegal. My parents loved me so much, but I lost them in the war when we were trying to escape from Ukraine. Now
I have expected like the
alone,
"aw" sound
I
effect or
wanna sing a
something
song
there.
for them, to tell them how much I miss them and how much I love them. Even though they're not with me anymore, I know they're still watching over me from heaven. This song is for them, so they know they will always be in my heart.
Man, this 5-year-old is really able to articulate his thoughts well.
My parents gave me, and to understand that even though there's pain, love never goes away.
Powerful message, powerful message. Share it on Facebook ASAP.
I lost my mom, I lost my dad when the world shattered into pieces.
Inspired lyrics.
Noise of bombs and fire, I'm left alone in this lonely silence. We crossed mountains, we crossed the sea, looking for a place where dreams could be. But the sky turned dark so suddenly, and they never woke up again.
Oh. Get your lighters out. What the fuck was that? What happened there?
Even though the war took them away from me, I'll never forget their love is in my skin. Even as the world falls, I'll hold it deep within. That embrace.
So it's not satire. I see a lot of people saying that it's satire. It's not. So it's designed to be algorithmically successful because all of those Got Talent things with like, shocking. A former fry cook learns to flip Krabby Patties the old-fashioned way, gets golden buzzer at AGT 2023 with like 20 million views. Like, it's designed for that crowd that will just like mindlessly click on those. At least it's not 30 minutes long. Yeah, but there's so many channels that are doing this now. Like, so many. The two biggest I saw are these. Future Earth Insights. Your ultimate destination for exploring the mysteries of our planet and the cosmic forces shaping its future. Here we dive into predictions, scientific phenomena, and visionary insights about Earth's destiny. It's all just AI, America's Got Talent nonsense. So I'm guessing whoever owns this channel bought this from whatever this used to be for the subscriber count. And now they just pump out these videos. It's all like kind of the same thing. Jesus Christ appears on Got Talent America. The world stopped in shock at his powerful message. This one's 30 minutes. But this is what YouTube is going to become, like almost exclusively this, as AI gets more and more sophisticated.
Got Talent. Not to display a skill, but to share a message that transcends time and circumstances. A message of hope.
Where is he?
And love.
Bring him down from the rafters.
I am not here to win an award or applause, but to touch your hearts and ignite a light that can transform your lives. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall become before men, that they may
golden buzzer!
Father in heaven. Do not think that I came to destroy the law or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For assuredly I say,
they're laughing at him.
Till heaven and earth pass away, not one jot or one tittle will by any means pass from the law, till all is fulfilled.
Probably not tonight, Valdi. We'll see.
Whoever therefore breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches men so, shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven.
Damn, the one time I skip America's Got Talent, Jesus appears.
He shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. Do not only love those who love you, for even those who do not.
Do not fear, I am by your
That's not Jesus.
Every
It must be a multi-part performance. Brought out the Virgin Mary.
divine love is your shelter. It will always be your best friend in the desert. I will be you're calm.
Oh my god, what happened? They kill him? Oh, this must be the crucifixion. Oh my god. What does this have to do with Jesus? They've got her in there with the Crocs. And breastfeeding a baby on a unicycle. Oh god, don't do it! Ah! Ah! And it does really well. Millions of views for a lot of these. The comments are bots, Charlie. Nah, that's cope. That's what you want to convince yourself. Go on Facebook and look at like the 50-year-olds and the shit they share. It's almost all AI now. Brother, did you forget that only 2 years ago, every Facebook grandma in America was sending my picture around thinking that it was a photo of Jesus, like a painting? And the meme was, our society has fallen so far from the grace of God, most people won't stop to just leave a like to Jesus. So I have no doubt there are definitely bots in the comments of a lot of these, but mixed in with the bots are absolutely people like those very out-of-touch octogenarians on Facebook as well that just believe absolutely anything that floats across their screen. Divine being performs goodness of God, AGT, judges can't believe it. What is this thumbnail?
My mom always told me that God is good, even when we can't understand the things.
Damn, Simon's already
happening
tearing
around
up. It's
us.
powerful.
She used to tell me that his goodness around always reminds me that God created all of us with a purpose.
Man, stop yapping. What's the goodness of God?
There was a time
Do
when
a Kamehameha wave.
came to our village. My mom always told me that those people practice things
What the fuck is that,
could
man?
hurt others. And she
Who
asked
interrupted
me
him?
not to go near them. Strange happened. And since then, I started feeling that something was different inside of me. I don't know how to explain it, but there are moments when I feel like I'm not the same boy I used to be. My mom would
Jesus
say to me
Christ, I don't
every
care about the
night a
lore.
song about
What's the
God's
goodness of God?
goodness. And she would say that he always...
Oh, it's just another song. Lame. They're very Jesus and God centered. Yeah, because like that is the easiest one to play to. That is absolutely the layup that you can just make AI content for and people will spread around. A tattoo of himself on himself is such a Chad move. Oh yeah, the Jesus with the Jesus tattoo is pretty hard. How many grandparents do you think actually believe these? I don't know, it's hard to say, but probably quite a bit. These channels made the rounds on Reddit and Twitter a couple months ago. I'd say 90% watched the videos ironically. I don't know about that. 90% wouldn't account for 3 million views, or this channel with 4, 2, 1, 1, 1. That's millions of views to be watching ironically. But they pump these out like every hour. Or, I guess every day on this channel. A few nights ago, the Game Awards was on, and it had over 3 million viewers combined across all platforms, or something absurd like that. And they showed a lot of big trailers, and one thing that didn't stand out to me at the time because I just didn't pay enough attention to it, but now I got my eyes glued to it, is a game they showed called Catly. It seems to be an entirely generated AI game that is most likely completely fake. And it has every buzzword imaginable slapped on it. So if you look up the Steam page, it's a cat MMO all about fashion and technology. It's an MMO, it's this and it's that. It'll revive your grandfather after his messy, untimely demise. It's the best video game ever made, and it's going to be your best friend. It's going to be the only friend you'll ever need, and the last video game you'll ever need to play, because it's going to be offering everything. What's the point in playing anything that's not Catly going forward? And it's coming to Steam and Apple Watch. I don't know about you gamers, but I can't wait to sink my teeth into an Apple Watch AI cat MMO. That's what I've been asking for. That was my #1 thing on the list of Santa Claus this year, and thank God the company Super Authentic, gotta put a lot of trust in a name like that, is delivering the game of my dreams. Now, it's pretty clear from all the marketing material, it's AI slop. But what's crazy is not only did they successfully get this most likely fraudulent game in front of 3 million peepers at the Game Awards, they also paid a few huge streamers to promote it. Now, since the Cat Lee trailer dropped, it was like people just got subjected to watching the video from The Ring. So everyone started panicking like, holy shit, we're finally in that age where AI scams are being broadcast at the Game Awards, which is very concerning for sure. So people did a lot of digging on the company and the founder and their history. There's a lot of shady dealings in there. So let's go ahead and get into it a bit. Hold on, before this, I wanted to bring this up. Do you guys remember the Game Awards, that game they showed? Cat Lee, I believe was the name. It was like this really brief trailer they showed. And even some streamers were talking about it as well. Or, not Catfly, Cat Lee. This one. This is an AI game. This is AI Slop. I guess I didn't pay enough attention to the trailer to even notice, but it is clearly AI. It was visibly AI the entire trailer. Yeah, I guess I really was just like, maybe too focused on chat, or maybe there was like a trailer that came on right before this that I was really hype about and was talking about. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I would have absolutely been able to recognize that this was AI. Worth mentioning, there's a bit of a debate on whether or not their trailer is all AI or just CGI. Everyone agrees that the other marketing material, like their models and everything that they're pumping out there, is AI generated, but the trailer's got a little bit of debate on it. I personally think it's AI, especially when you take a couple of the frames. There's things that don't make sense. For example, she has 6 fingers on her right hand. That's usually dead giveaway that it's AI. You can always tell by the hand, at least right now, until AI becomes so sophisticated that you won't even know if your own parents are AI generated in real life anymore. This is probably one of those fake games that's meant to get like investors on board and then never deliver. A cat open world with beautiful cats, hyperrealism, action, cuddles, speed, islands, fashion, dreams, snow, robots, plants, all with and via cats. From Super Authentic. Even that name is so fishy. Super Authentic, that's like AI calling itself real human. Oh my god, the whole thing is so cringe. And it made its way to the Game Awards. Step into an enchanting dream where humans and cats forge the ultimate bond, collect stories, and chase memories through the eyes of both human and cat. Embark on playful escapades, craft cozy havens, explore vibrant landscapes, plant, laugh, race, decorate, create, steer robots, dress up, mingle, cuddle, groom. Heartwarming delights await in a tale of breathtakingly beautiful cats. That's definitely spit out from ChatGPT. Yeah, pretty much every buzzword you could put in there. The only thing they're missing is Battle Royale. Oh my god. I'm not sure what the Pitchfork crowd is going on about. The cats look beautiful and mesmerizing. If developers are using AI, they should! AI is a great creative tool and can make games immensely more beautiful, more intelligent, and way more interesting. This is one of the 4 employees. Oh. Yes, I actually want a video game where an NPC is a character played by ChatGPT. Feeling like I'm talking to a real character, not being fed the same 3 to 4 pre-recorded lines by some terrible cheap voice actor. Yes, I want endless cosmetics. Oh my god. I think you mean paid. Every trailer has to pay to be in the Game Awards. I hear the going rate is $250K. Yeah, but you also can't just pay to put like porn up there, right? Like you can't put some kind of like adult game. They do vet what goes into the Game Awards, and the AI Slop made it through. But not only that, like streamers promoted it too. So they had like a really successful push, but when I checked their Twitter, they only had like 600 followers. So everybody immediately saw through that shit, but it still blows my mind. We just witnessed the first AI fake game scam make it to the biggest possible stage for games. Now, since this soap dropped, everyone's been trying to cover their asshole here, so everyone associated with the company Super Authentic has kind of scrubbed their LinkedIn, which has clearly made the search for information about this more difficult and even more sketchy, but people were able to screenshot some things and started piecing together some dots, and there's this giant web, a much deeper rabbit hole than I would have imagined, about previous games that I don't believe ever came out and were all Web3 blockchain-focused games. They even published a game called Plantly. I'm not sure if it ever fully released or not because it's unobtainable now. You probably have better luck finding a leprechaun's pot of gold at the end of a rainbow as opposed to trying to find anything this company has ever put out. These games, I don't know if they ever really released or if they did, if they were like a limited pump and dump rug pull release type deal, but they are all blockchain-based games, and very fishy, at the very least. There's fucking horseradish at play. Again, they have scrubbed as much information as they could, especially about previous projects like Plantly. They destroyed the Instagram account and just banished it to the Shadow Realm. Like, they bought the fucking Hoover Max to have all of this information vanish, but people have been able to piece together a lot and find a lot of information, specifically about one of the co-founders. Kevin Young of Super Authentic was previously with a studio called 10th Planet that revealed in 2022 it had 2 blockchain games on the horizon, Alien Meow, which you can see sandwiched between 2 other Web3 slop games, and you can be your own judge on whether or not Alien Meow looks anything like the Catly we all know and love. GamesBeat called it a digital cat metaverse. Nothing could make you want to puke faster. The description of the project was basically the same talking points as Catly, and it was explicitly advertised as a Web3 project where players would generate in-game value from cat breeding, and it's unclear if it ever launched. That is what's called in the crypto bro scam game community as play to earn. But you're never earning. You're just getting played like a fucking fiddle while the scammers who made that piece of shit blockchain game that you're wasting your time on are earning a ton of money off your gullibility, you fucking imbecile. Now, in case you were still on the fence about Super Authentic's connection to previous work like Plantly when they went under the name Shanghai Bin Mao, a website called 80 Level was able to access shareholder information and confirm that Super Authentic is the only shareholder. I don't think I can put the screenshot of that information on YouTube because it's got a lot of sensitive information, so I'm just going to play it safe, but it seems pretty cut and dry. For now, it's been radio silence from the Catly team. Super Authentic's being very tight-lipped about all this. They haven't given any kind of statement about it, so at the moment, it really does seem like this is a fake game that is most likely all AI slop, and a lot of people ask, well, what's the point? I believe the idea would be to generate a ton of hype around this project through the big Game Awards trailer, as well as paying those huge streamers to promote it, to try and get some, like, delusional whale to buy into it and pump money into that company and then just disappear without ever delivering the game. That's my guess. But we have a company that is pretty shady with some shady individuals working there with a history of NFT or blockchain games that may have never come out in the past. We don't know because it's all been scrubbed. It's all very weird. And I just wanted to talk about that. That's really about it. So yeah. I'm sure all of you have noticed that self-improvement videos have become extremely popular on YouTube. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. I totally understand that since so many people in society are more isolated now from other human beings than ever, oftentimes they'll turn their attention to the internet to get like some basic advice on certain things, and I get that it can be helpful to some people, but it's become a huge market and that's made it ripe for exploitation. So there's been this rise in AI-generated self-improvement gurus, and they all make the exact same video with the exact same life hacks. So you want to get a woman? Well, you need to be a high-value man, an alpha male. That means brushing your teeth, combing your hair, eat well, sleep well, go to the gym. You'll be drowning in sodden beef curtains in no time if you follow this advice that no one else is telling you, because no one wants you to know it. They want to keep you in the dark as a sad cuck beta male. And it's just that shit over and over and over again. And I wanted to show one channel that I found today that had me giggling, that is the embodiment of this entire trend. It's a channel called Far From Weak, and it's a picture of Kratos, and the guy behind it isn't using an AI voice like all of the other channels. It's his actual voice, but he puts a filter on it to artificially deepen it so it sounds more like Kratos and more masculine. And not to immediately start taking shots here, but to me that sounds far from strong. You're afraid to use your real voice for fear of ridicule, so instead you use effects to make it sound deeper than it is. To me that sounds pretty weak, but let's go ahead and go over his most popular video here.
There are guys out there that attract the highest quality of girls, and they do so effortlessly. On the other side, you will find many guys that can't get laid, and that is why they are bitter.
He makes it sound so haunting, like he's the Zodiac killer or something, and he's trying so hard to make his voice deeper so that way it's helping with the pitch shifting to bring it down so it sounds a little more natural. So he's getting up in there and letting it get real raspy. Here are the secret 3 tips to getting so much pussy your cock will fall off.
The truth is that girls can make life more fun. It is always good to focus on yourself, but you have to stay honest with yourself. Don't start blaming girls for your own shortcomings. Instead, learn from videos like this one and become better with them in real life.
I have absolutely no doubt that he has ChatGPT generate these scripts because every single video plays out almost exactly like this on all of the other channels that do this kind of content. By far the most popular subject covered by these channels is like this: how to get girls. The ultimate tutorial on getting women. So you want to fuck like an alpha male? Here's how. And it's the same points every single time, and all of those videos are so popular, which is extremely sad, because what that means is there's a bunch of really lonely dudes out there that just keep watching these same videos over and over again, somehow expecting to like get all of those skills through osmosis. Like just by watching it, it's going to make them more equipped at getting a woman without ever actually implementing any change in their life. It's not even terrible advice every time either. Like there, don't blame women. Look more introspectively. But that's not groundbreaking information. That's not like a eureka moment, like, oh, it was my fault all along. Like, I feel like deep down, everyone who watches these videos knows that they have to grab the bull by the horns and do it themselves. And they've been told that millions and millions and millions of times. Why keep feeding into the AI content farm here to hear it again? It's like going to these videos for affirmations, like, okay, I do need to make a change, and then not doing it, and then going and watching another, like, Chad Energy Aura video tutorial. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Number 1. High energy. Women are attracted to energetic, confident men. They crave a man that is oozing with confidence and is overflowing with energy.
Who doesn't know that? It's not just women that like that, it's human beings in general. No one likes someone that's just going to slink away into the shadows acting like some kind of downtrodden weirdo. Everyone likes someone that's confident. Everyone knows that. High energy, people like that too. Not necessarily the way he portrays it here with like a gorilla banging on its chest to attract females. Like, people don't like that level of energy where you're just out there like a fucking bozo screaming and shouting and hooting and hollering. But everyone knows that confidence matters a lot in life. And I am 100% certain that everyone in the audience that turns to these self-improvement AI creators knows that. So I don't know why they keep coming back to it, to keep hearing that they need to be more confident without ever really doing anything of their own. Maybe they just really like watching the anime montage and the random movie clips montage, perhaps. Like maybe that's the draw.
When I say this, I'm not saying to act like a clown or behave like a fool. Think of the alpha gorilla that gets all the females. Because the silverback is the powerful leader, full of energy and strength. If challenged by a younger or even by an outsider male, a silverback will scream, beat his chest, bare his teeth, and then charge forward.
I love how all of these channels always pull from the animal kingdom, either the gorillas or lions is another really popular one. Why does the lion fuck, but you don't? What separates you from the lion? Here's the breakdown. This one's using the gorilla. The gorilla has a ton of energy. It's the powerful leader. When challenged, it'll charge forward, beating its chest and screaming. It's like, yeah, it's a super cool, fun fact here, but the example isn't necessary. That's not going to be the selling point to someone watching this. That's not going to be the eye-opener. Like, nah, this guy's full of baloney. What a bunch of horseradish. No way confidence matters at all. And then the gorilla segment comes on, he's like blown away. Whoa! So I guess confidence does matter. Look at the gorillas. Okay, I guess I'm gonna emulate that. From now on, anytime I feel threatened out in society, I'm just gonna scream, "Ah!" and start charging at them. And then I'll get women.
And even happily serve as playmates for excitable infants. Let me be very clear. There are alphas amongst us humans too, and they always have higher energy than beta males. This is a very important part of thriving as a man, and you will not hear many people talk about it.
The zoology lesson goes on longer than anything else he talks about here, just focusing on the gorilla behavior, because I imagine ChatGPT really went in depth on it, so he just put the whole thing in here to pad the runtime, and then he tries to tie it all back. So there are alphas among humans too, and they have high energy and confidence. Won't hear many people talk about it. Except for every single other content farm that makes this exact type of slop. Like, that is the most preached thing ever in this category.
You can boost your energy for free by working out, getting sunlight, and getting good sleep.
No shit. You don't say. By doing like the basic human necessities, you can boost your energy? Wow.
Number 2. Be charismatic. Charismatic men are perceived as both likable and powerful, a dynamic, irresistible combination that drives women insane and makes them obsessed.
Another absolute bombshell of information you won't hear anyone else talk about. Be charismatic. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm almost 100% sure the reason these videos always have so many views isn't even really people looking for any kind of legitimately good advice or anything. It's people in a desperate situation to find companionship and looking for some kind of cheat code or some kind of, like, glitch that they can use to find a soulmate without putting in any work of their own. So they click on these videos expecting something new, some little nugget of wisdom that might actually help them, but they just keep getting fed the same advice every single time. Granted, it's not bad advice, like having confidence and charisma is extremely important, but that's not why people are clicking on the video. Everyone knows that shit. I really feel like the reason they get engagement is because it's people truly searching for this fucking, like, I don't know, super soldier potion like Captain America so they can overnight be the Adonis they dream of.
To be charismatic, you have to be able to listen more than you talk. This will make you more mysterious, and it makes the other person feel important and good about themselves. Ask questions, maintain eye contact, smile, frown, nod, respond.
This is like some kind of program that would be used by aliens to try and help them figure out what human expression is like. No shit. When you're in a conversation, you should be engaging with it. Obviously. Now, the advice about listening more than you talk, I think that's legitimately good advice. Not because it builds you up as some kind of mysterious anime character or whatever, but because that's just a genuinely good thing to do, so that way you can process what's being talked about and legitimately conversate about it, as opposed to just overpowering the other person in this conversation where you treat it like some kind of war. Again, that's not even like an incorrect point to make. It's just a point that's been made a billion times before, and it's just being pumped out by AI self-improvement gurus out the wazoo, and they're making tons of money off it.
Number 3. Smell good, dress good. While we're taught not to judge a book by its cover, first impressions always matter.
Zoinks! You don't say. Smell good, huh? Who would have guessed that that would be important in getting ladies? You're telling me you can't run around smelling like turbo ass? Gonna have to take notes there so I remember that. That's big. What a huge revelation there. Broke new ground. And then dress good? You gotta dress well? Oh man. This is big stuff.
The first step to smelling good is to not smell bad. Make sure you take care of your hygiene, shower every day, and use some natural form of soap. Make sure your mouth hygiene is good.
I've said this before, but YouTubers have become like parents to a lot of their audience. This is just telling you the most basic shit you've ever heard in your life. The trick to smelling good is not smelling bad. Who is this, Socrates? Man, this wisdom is profound. Really makes you stop and think. But anyway, there's no, you get the point. There's no reason for me to keep going through the videos. You get what the channel is.
I have to go away for a while. This isn't clickbait or some pathetic attempt to get views. I will actually vanish by the end of this video.
He has to go away for a while because he's being hunted by the Illuminati shadow government that's trying to take him down for being too powerful and revealing the secrets on how to get laid. So this is his goodbye video. And in it, he talks about the movement, which he is extremely proud of and wants to continue to spread the movement.
Our movement is better than that. Besides, I have many other faceless channels that bring in consistent money even when I sleep. There's no reason for me to milk content since money is of no concern to me. So, the question is, what would take our movement to the next level?
His movement is just basic ChatGPT self-improvement advice. The most by-the-numbers, basic surface-level shit you could ever imagine in terms of how to help yourself. That's it. That's his movement. But What he drops here is something I find very interesting. He claims to have many other faceless channels just like this one that are generating a ton of income for him. And I believe it. I would imagine he has an entire network of channels just like this because you can spit these videos out super quick and super easy. I imagine he doesn't even use his voice for the other ones. He probably does just use canned AI voices, which makes it even lower lift and even bigger return. Less time, more money. That's exactly the kind of world we're entering into in the digital space. We're seeing it a lot with shorts right now. That's been a huge talking point for a lot of people recently, is all of the AI generated shorts. YouTube recently rolled out something where you have to click to disclose whether or not the video is AI generated content. It's supposed to help viewers distinguish real from synthetic content. And that is going to be something that's going to get really tricky down the line too. And this guy is far from the only one that's doing this. There's actually tons of people that are super open about their AI usage and content farm. So I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, there was a shorts creator who was talking about how he's making 15 to 20K a month just by using ChatGPT to generate things like top 10 reptile facts. And then the only thing he has to do is compile random reptile videos that he finds on YouTube, throw it into a short, and he's making a ton of money doing that. This guy is doing it for self-improvement. He's just taking like the most general self-improvement topics, how to get women, how to be more attractive, what alpha males do versus beta males, that kind of thing. It generates the script, and then all he has to do is just randomly grab anime moments and movie moments and put them into the video, and that's it. Ship it. And he says he has tons of other channels that do similar things to make him tons of money. There's a lot of people that are doing this now. And it's something that is only growing in popularity. It is so fucking dystopian, and I just had to talk about it a little bit here. So yeah, that's really about it. So yeah. What's up everybody, it's Critical. I'm going to be doodling things for the Google AI to guess what they are. It's going to be oodles of fun. So the goal of the game is to draw the word it gives you, and then this AI is supposed to guess correctly what it is, despite how shitty the drawing may be. And since I'm obviously one of the best artists of the 21st century, I figured I'd pitch in here and help teach the Google AI some things about these words, so that way when the robots do take over, I can at least say that I helped them understand what a paintbrush and a necklace looks like as they're pushing me into a volcano or however they decide to dispose of humans. I know, how noble of me, right? But I'm no hero. I'm just doing my part as a citizen of Earth. Broom, that's an easy one. I've been drawing broom since AI meant Allen Iverson.
I see nose.
What?
Or paperclip.
Why are you already guessing?
Or flip-flops.
I haven't even drawn the damn thing yet.
Or wine bottle.
Can you calm down?
I see candle.
Go fuck yourself.
Or crayon.
Why can't you guess this?
Or phone.
This is clearly a broom.
Or hockey stick.
What seems to be the problem here?
Microphone. I see headphones.
These guesses are horrible. Headphones, what kind of headphone is this? I just jab it into my ear like a fucking sword? Stop guessing, it's over. Well, I don't think we're in any danger of AI taking over anytime soon.
I see nose.
That's a nose.
Or potato.
Fucking clown nose.
Or peanut.
This is awful.
Or spoon.
This AI sucks.
I see shoe.
You need to go back to the drawing board with this. This is horrible.
Or teapot.
If you weren't such an eager beaver, you might be able to guess it when I finish it.
I see pear.
Yes, you see shit.
Or toothpaste.
Ah, of course, toothpaste. That's the toothpaste container we're all familiar with. The one with a head, body, tail, and leg. Oh, it's a French horn. It's a fucking French horn. I know it.
I see lollipop.
Surprised you didn't start with nose.
Or stairs.
Now we're getting closer.
Or boomerang.
Getting warmer.
Or swan.
Oh, now you're way off.
I see camel.
Oh, not even close.
Or flip-flops.
There you go.
Or rabbit.
I think it's just a list of words it throws out randomly. Bukkake,
dog.
rim job, saxophone, ribs. I don't understand how it couldn't guess teddy bear here.
Sorry,
It's very clearly a
couldn't
teddy
guess
bear.
it.
Da Vinci couldn't have drawn a more realistic looking teddy bear. I don't even know how to draw a steak. That's difficult even for a master artist like me.
I see squiggle.
That's a fucking great guess.
Or hexagon.
He doesn't
Or
even care.
t-shirt.
He's not even trying.
Or sock.
Not trying at all.
I see sandwich.
Well, that's not
Or
bad.
telephone.
Alright, now you're just
bread.
way fucking off here. I'm just gonna spell it out for you. Can you read?
I see key.
Alright, you need
Or
to
snake.
remake your
Sorry,
fucking
couldn't
AI
guess it.
here. It can't even read. It's illiterate. I could have shown that picture to my dog and it would have known it was a steak.
I see river.
What?
Or mustache.
What kind of fucking mustache
Or
would this
pond.
be? Has
Or knife.
horns on the
Or
side?
crocodile.
Getting closer.
Oh, I know. It's shark.
It finally got one right. I'm surprised it didn't guess barracuda because that looked more like a barracuda than a shark, which is clearly what I was going for with the drawing.
I see squiggle.
Why is that always his guess?
Oh, I know. It's hexagon.
Oh, nice, because I totally didn't do that correctly. 2 out of 6 isn't too bad, though. I don't understand how it got the other 4 wrong. It was able to get shark and hexagon. Yeah, that looks just like a dog. I don't understand the problem here. Let's see what other people drew here that it got correct. I mean, I guess those look a little more like dogs. Mine looks like a one-legged kangaroo. Or maybe like a flea. I don't know, maybe my drawing's not as good as I thought it was. Oh, you got me fucked up. It was able to get the 1/4 on the right? Are you fucking kidding me? And the one right under that, I was able to get both of those? Those are horrible. They look like they were drawn by an elephant with a paintbrush in its trunk. What did it get for steak? What did people draw for this? That literally looks like a fucking cell on the top right. And then underneath that, I don't know what that is. A nuclear explosion, perhaps? How is it able to get these correct, but not mine? Although I guess mine looks more like deli meat, but still. These aren't very good either. I'm not understanding how dumb this AI is about teddy bear. Okay, you got me fucked up. Top right again. That's horrible. Looks like a fly. I'm fucking mosquito over there. You got ditto on the second from the left. You've that fucking one on the 4th on the right. That looks like the new Pokemon that wears the Pikachu mask. What about this? What do they do for broom? What? How did it get 3rd from the right? It's like a fucking half a pitchfork. It's like a question mark in Spanish. I don't understand. This AI is just, it's very inconsistent, to say the least.